Yo, what's up guys? Technic Pro Gamer here. Today we're playing Sepia Tears. First video for this channel, and guys, I'll try to remember to put in a link in the description of my other YouTube channel, The Lucky Clane. We play more stuff on the PS4. This is on computer, and I don't know if I'm doing any more computer games for the other channel. So let's go to music, and can't take off any music, so please guys, I do not own this game or anything. It's totally for free on Steam, and yeah, hopefully I don't get copyright. You've heard of a mayfly, right? Or a mayfly, whatever. It's one of those old winter days when the snow is falling but it isn't cold. Either late November or the beginning of December, right around the time when the dollar stores start playing Christmas music and the couples go skating. One of those old winter evenings, the same old 3 p.m. Through the lens of the classroom window, I would describe the muted texture of the lights through the glass, but it's become all too familiar. It'd be like raving about the miracle of flowers blooming in the spring. The novelty, I can't pronounce that word, gone. Chairs stretch against the tiled floor. The students chatter all round, but the sound fall on me, witness or witless. The mayfly, the bug that lives for only a day, once it grows its wings. It's a great metaphor, you must seen it before. My mind wanders. It's like being stuck in a room with the TV set to local news, almost muted, not quite, or like reading a boring web page because you're too lazy to click away. Having a voice in your head that won't shut up. I'm feeling that right now, the guy who's narrating me. It used to bother me, but I can handle it. Listen to music on the way home. Play a video game before you go to bed. Kill time in any way you can. It won't be so loud. Even wonder why they even bother. It's simple really. You pick up your books and stand up. Put your gloves as you walk through the early winter chill. That's what it'll be, put your gloves on. Get home, make a snack, relax, and let the progress repeat itself. Life is the easiest thing in the world when you think about it. But sometimes memories refuse or reface the horrible red brown that encroaches on my vision, creeping from a box locked safely away. Me. Oh, it's cold. I hadn't noticed before, but it looks like it's snowing. Was I out for a long time? Oh, was I out for that long? I was walking home from school a moment ago, I'm sure. Or is this a dream? That would make sense. But that would make sense, but when, why, am I wearing my school uniform? And why is my wallet in my pocket? Well, that doesn't prove anything, but might as well roll with it. Oh, it's seriously pitch black here. I can make out some snowflakes just fine, but nothing seems to be lit. Yeah. I better start moving before I freeze to that light. It's so... Nope. It's... Oh. Are you my senpai? You've come. You? Thank you for coming to see me. It's so lonely here, you know. Lonely? Yeah, I can't deny that. It's a peaceful prison, trapped in the darkness under the soft snowfall, but it's a prison. What's the matter? Aren't you glad to see me? She looks familiar, I'm sure of it. A memory tazes me like a violet liquid vivid dream, but I can't grab hold of it. It's been such a long time. I thought you would have been ecstatic. I open my mouth, but the words are lost. More I search for the memory the more her eyes betwitch me. As snowflakes land on the hair, I force the words out of my mouth. Who are you? Do you really not remember me? What a shame. We have so much to catch up on. She smiles in confident mysteries somewhere between angelic and doll-like. There's nothing to worry about. After all, we have the time in the world. So then, who are you? She looks at me in the eye, and my heart stops. I'm the person you wish you never met. She embraces me. My senses freeze until a color strikes my eye against the monochrome backdrop, hanging in a stillness and red ribbon drift from the side of her hair, and on the inside of that ribbon something is written, but just as fantastic as it is the fact that the words are scrambled, blurred, even though my eyes are only inches from it. That ribbon, don't you remember? It was yours. Her voice fades away. I glance at the ribbon again, but before I can move closer, my stomach flips upside down. The girl warmth fades from my arms. Is she disappearing? This whole world is... A knife pierces my heart as I realize something. It's not this world that's disappearing. It's me. That's deep. Day 1. Reunion. Oni-chan! Oni-chan, are you up? Sounds familiar. Mark, we're going to be late. Ah! Are you even listening to me? Yeah, I heard you. Jeez, it wouldn't kill you to be a little more gentle. Gentle? Gentle. But I'm your cute little sister. I'm automatically gentle. I don't care. That's like saying I'm automatically dependable because I'm your older brother. What? Wait. See? If you're not the dependable sibling you're supposed to be, that gives me the legal right to find new and exciting ways to tease you. And who was it that wrote this law? More importantly, I have a history test this morning, so I leave you behind if I have to. Pointing my digital, I can't freaking pronounce things today, guys. Evil little sister runs down the stairs. Can't she find a more normal form of torture? It's bright out. Press the bright. I can get lost just looking at the pale blue sky, although I fear the cold that encompasses it. See, this is why I hate winter. Nature has no mercy for the northern hemisphere. Actually, does that make a difference? Technically, even every country has to be part of the hemisphere. So there must be warm regions in the northern hemisphere, and even so the southern hemisphere would be. Mark, I've been working on my Hokoto, I can't pronounce that, Hokoto Shinkin, and I'm coming. The last time she tried this, I shudder to think of it. I'm pretty sure I know who my next practice subject will be if you make me fail my test. Isn't it usual practice partner, not practice subject? So that's my sister Rena. Since she started at my school, life has been hell. Well, maybe that's exaggeration. She's a nice girl and all. She takes care of me. Crap. She takes care of me, makes me lunch, forces me to buy her stuff. How's that taking care of you? But, see what I mean? I'm out of compliments already, and that threat's central wasn't the first. I can't freaking read today. Ouch. Stupid razor. Dad was supposed to show me how to use this thing. Anyway, Ren is a strange girl. To put it nicely, she always rattles on about these crazy robot wars and mythologic love stories that she watches, trying to find new and exciting ways to pull me into her world. I haven't figured out why she calls me Oni-chan yet. It's ironically unironic. Ironic because she thinks I'll think it's subtly ironic. Unironic. I can only conclude that it's part of some diverse scheme that I have yet to catch wind of. The tip of the iceberg, so to speak. If the iceberg were a cold or blood-related little sister. But as much as I like to criticize her, I can't complain. She still does better than me at school. Alright, I'm almost done. But as I like to criticize her, I can't complain. She still does better than I am at school. Oh, I've already read that. Oh, and she also does better job of cooking and baguetting than me. But I don't know what the heck a baguetting is. And she never sleeps, and the only time she's late for class is when I hold her back. Now, do you see why life with her is hell? Good morning, did you sleep well? I slept perfectly fine until I was awoken by a certain someone. How could you say that? How would you say that? You should be more thankful to have a cute girl like me wake you up every morning. You're not supposed to call yourself cute. Is that because you're blood related and you're, that's not why! I mean, it's a little vain, don't you think? And it's not very cute. True. But what if I was only doing it to unnerve you? Good points. Well, I do have to thank you for keeping me on my toes all this time. You're like a mother is what I want to say, but I imagine her twitching smile and my life flashes before my eyes. So Rin, have you a test this morning? Perfect grammar. Yep, I did a quick review with my friends yesterday, so you don't need to worry about it. I wasn't worried. Is that your way of hiding your affection? Was that even remotely implied? I'm sure you'll pass the test. I just want to make sure you don't forget anything and end up failing for some stupid reason. Like that time I accidentally brought my Game Boy instead of my calculator. Yes, like that time. That was epic. I was only 12. It was an incident mistake. Only 12. Regardless, you get what I'm saying. Just don't screw up. I know I won't. But aren't your exams coming up as well? Oh no. Oh, uh-oh. I was going over the Lucas house and study over the weekend. Or something like that. Even for you, that's not very convincing lie. Pathetic. But I did make that up on the spot. I wouldn't kill you to have a bit of faith in me. If I said I study, I study. Really, you spend your whole Saturday afternoon doing math problems and rereading your social science notes? Okay, quick thing. How does she know of all this? Is she some type of genius that knows my math? I'm tempted to say what notes, but really isn't the problem here. Well, would you look at the time? Don't change the subject. Well, already late. Well, yeah. Well then, we'll have to continue it at lunch, right, Oni-chan? That smile is so much enduring before you get to know her. Made it. I leap past the front door as the clock strikes 8, in hurling a lunge full of the December air. Not bad, Mark. Not bad at all. You were taking so long with your bag that I thought I really have to put gloves on. I thought you were going to leave me if I took long. I was only kidding. Leave my only brother alone to walk to school on such a cold day. I couldn't. And yet you practice your anime fighting techniques on me? Well, when you look at it that way, but you would master of the martial arts can be extremely important. What does that have to do with anything? It's important, really. Yeah, I know. Self-defense and all that. No, not just self-defense. It's extra weapon in your... I don't know. What? Only picture this. Oh, God. Imagine that you're fighting against an enemy who already knows your techniques. And why would I be doing that? Because the person challenged you because he kidnapped the princess. Use your imagination. But what if the princess is the other? Then you'll have to go for her. Ouch. Anyway, let's say you end up in combat with someone who knows that you're good with a long-range weapon like a crossbow. You already know your weakness. All they have to do is to dash forward and fight at close range. The archer would be able to react fast enough, and an attacker will have the advantage. But what if you're using a mid-range weapon like a lance? A lance, that's easy. A well-trained warrior would be proficient with both bow and axes. Even though, everyone knows that the axe beats the lance. True, but then couldn't you just learn magic and attack from a distance? Yes, but if your enemy knows your magic can, a skilled axe wielder would eliminate you with a single strike. No critical necessary. Even a magician needs a ace up his sleeve. Alright, guys, get me a nice outfit. I think I have a deck of cards somewhere. All I have to put is an ace in my sleeve, and I'm a magician. Alright, and that ace is the martial arts. Okay, I need to learn martial arts, guys. That's one option. You see, magicians draw their power internally, not externally. Matt, I just noticed, you remember that red ribbon? What's this, a red ribbon? Oh dear God, she has a lot to say. Magic, unless sorcery, flows through the natural internal current before it can be used in the form of a spell. The use of these credits or whatever can drain much of the internal magic energy, resulting in the weakness of the magics or whatever combat ability in this scenario. Even a trained magus, what's a magus, would be sustainable to the attacker of an ordinary human, more so if said the human is skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Though it is a unlikely scenario, it would be prudent or whatever for a magus too. Enough with the infamous. Fine, I don't need you. She taps the Twitter. Twitter! This is what we've done all these years. Twitter. Twitter icon on her phone. I have a Twitter page, The Lucky Clank. You guys can check it out. I'm probably going to be making a Twitter for this guy too. On her phone and runs away. Only I may have been a bit hard on her, but this isn't a bad outcome either. You'd think the streets would be a bit more busy in the morning, but no. One ever passes by. It's hard to get used to if you're from the city, but I've lived in the suburbs my whole life, and I like the peace and quiet. It's nice. Lets your mind wander. Lets your mind wander to things you'd rather avoid. Mark. Huh? What was that? I looked around and emotionally spot a figure, but it disappeared before my eyes. Strange, she looked familiar. Can't be that important. 2 weeks later, I would look back on that moment as the first in a series of very, very silly infants. Whatever. Mark, you're actually early. A familiar voice welcomes me into the cold. In front of this stands a young man that I know since the beginning of high school, and that I sometimes wished I didn't know. On time is more like we have. Well, goddamn. On time it is more like it. We have barely 5 minutes until the bell. That's still a compliment coming from you. Oh, hey. Did you bring your notes for the presentation? My other friend Lily voiced her question politely, unlike a certain little sister. Well, Rin was on the computer until midnight and my laptop needed recharging and your house was constructed without power outlets, of course. Fine, I'll print them out at lunch. And there goes the bell. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually looking forward to boring lectures if it means I can relax. The teacher voice drones on and on and on. I only know one way to escape. Jumping out the window might have long-term conditions, though, so I'll consent with staring through it. Whenever I'm bored at school, I always like looking out at the weather and thinking about how I would rather be anywhere but here. Although 14 has treated me with nothing but systolic little sister and a pile of unfinished homework this morning, so maybe I better off in class after all. Mark! Am I hearing things? Mark! It's just like this this morning. Is this someone's stupid idea of a prank? I'm sure it's just some kid without nothing better to do with their time. I'm sure it's just some kid with nothing better to do with their time. But I can't forget that. All that I know, what I have to do. Pinpointing the source of the sound. I spin around and glare at my target. She's not getting away this time. The class stares at me. Lucas turns around. I sit back down. Ugh.
awkward. Lunch finally. No matter how many years pass, nothing beats the taste of cold meats and freedom. It's quiet. Oh, crap. It's quiet. Lucas stares, Emily, and follow. I still don't get how Ren can suffice her lunch break to study for a test when she hardly even studies at home. It's far from the strangest thing she's done. Point taken. Can't figure out how I do Lucas's voice anymore. So, how many was that game I lent you? Oh, right. To be honest, I'm not really into those dating. They're not dating sims if they don't have statics or whatever. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll check it out when I get home. When I get time. Right now I'm busy. I was about to say schoolwork, but that lie won't work. Won't last a second. Stuff. Yeah, stuff. Mark, you do know that this means, don't you? I really think I can see the sunlight glance from those glasses. This means that you have to experience modern Japanese visual culture in all its glory. Can you please shut up now? Surely you found yourself taking a peek at Ren's DVD collection at some point in the past 16 years. Haven't you even felt discontented with the path the stories take? I'll take that as a no. I can't pronounce that word. Always have a plot mirrored in the suspense story, and the main heroine always wins the romance. Even aside from being dumbed down by the awkward transition between two inconsiderate different mediums. Haven't you ever felt like the story isn't working? Does it not feel... Crap. Sorry, guys. Does it not feel like the main character is a brainless idiot and that you could do much better job than him? Haven't you ever felt like giving a inconsiderate program a punch in the face and telling him to choose the shy, innocent library girl over that deceitful one, Cherry, who can't go on a date without thinking about her little brother? This statement may contain a slight amount of base. And at any rate, there's only one solution to the problem like this. You play the game. I sense an evil chuckle as he finishes, as if he wants to add, and soon you'll be just like me. Well, like I said, I'll get to it eventually. Lucas kicks his feet up, and it really is a good game, though. And the school uniforms kind of resemble ours, don't you think? As much as I hate to admit it, he's right. Our school is infamous for its elaborate uniforms that don't match. That isn't going to make me play it faster. Then I'll... Then you out what? Oh no, guys, it's not responding. Well, whatever, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I don't know how long this video has been going on, but I hope you guys like this video. If we can get at least maybe 1 like. Yeah. Not well, for 1 like, it won't matter, but I'm still gonna make the next video, and we'll do another episode of Sepia Tears. I'm liking the game, so I'll see you guys later.